Ready when you are.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City of West Miami Planning and Zoning Board of April 26, 2022. Members present are Eugenio Gonzalez.
Present.
Gilberto Gonzalez.
Here.
Diana Rio.
Here.
Natalie Milan.
Present.
Myself, Joe Paz. Also present is Juan Pena, Director of Planning and Zoning. Juan?
Mr. Villalobos asked to be excused tonight, and so did Mr. Laurido.
Okay, and for the record, it is 7:32 p.m.
First item on your agenda tonight is old business, the approval of the minutes from 3/22/2022.
Mr. Chair, if I may, just because we're at the first official meeting after the elections, I just wanted to take a second to recognize and congratulate our newly elected mayor, Eric Diaz-Padrón, and our newly elected vice mayor, Juan Blanes, who was a commissioner, and also Luciano Suarez for his re-election. Just wanted to take a second for that because I know we didn't mention it before, but congratulations to them, and we look forward to working with them for our city. Thank you.
Congratulations. The city
Congratulations.
will be in good hands for sure. Congratulations to all. Okay, on the meeting, approval of the meetings from March 22nd, 2022. I wasn't present, so I'll be abstaining.
I'm happy to move the item to approve.
Okay, on the motion to approve, Eugenio Gonzalez.
Yes.
Gilberto Gonzalez.
Yes.
Diana Rio.
Yes.
Natalie Milian.
Yes.
So they're approved.
Thank you. Item on the new business, public hearing agenda item number 1, Carlos A. Hernandez and Ingrid Camino Hernandez, 6237 Southwest 10th Street, West Miami, Florida. Applicant are requesting a special use permit for the renovation of the property located at the same address, providing for a 2-story addition and reconstruction of the existing house for a proposed new residence consisting of 2,737 square feet. Property is a single-family home with 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. The new addition will provide for 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. Property is zoned residential, single-family, and its special use permit index number 2022-005. This is a public hearing item agenda.
Okay, Mr. Pena, there's no request for a variance of any kind, is there?
No, plans meet our ordinance completely. The only reason why it's here is because it's a 2-story.
Okay, thank you.
The owners are present if you wish to ask them any questions. Just your name and address for the record.
Yes. Good evening,
go
Mr.
ahead.
Chairman, members of the board, and everyone present tonight. My name is Ingrid Camino Hernandez. Address is 6237 Southwest 10th Street, West Miami, Florida, 33144. My husband, Carlos Hernandez, also same residence. Any specifics, it will be with him. With me, it's just we're looking to do an addition to our home in order to provide the space for our family and our children as they grow. Right now, we have 2 little ones, and we just want to be able to live in a comfortable home, providing them the space that they need as they grow. So we do see our home in West Miami as our forever home, so we just would like to be comfortable. Thank you.
Good evening, members. My name is Carlos Hernandez. I'm the husband of Ingrid Camino Hernandez. We both own the property at 6237 Southwest 10th Street. So for the record, I know it says in the agenda that we're reconstructing the existing house, and we're not. What we're doing is just renovating the existing, the existing house is 1,100 square feet. We're just replacing the existing roof with a metal roof, and we're gonna replace all the windows. So that's what we're doing. We're keeping the existing. What we're doing is adding a 2-story addition, which is about 1,600 square feet. So 1,600 and 1,100 adds up to 2,700 square feet. So it's a 2-1, and as my wife said, you know, we are 4 family family of 4 people, and you know, I'm in the need to grow and need more space for our family. So the addition is going to provide in 2 floors. You know, the second level, 2 bedrooms for the kids, and a master, bedroom for my wife and I. And the ground floor is gonna have a family room, a laundry, and a hobby room, because they do a lot of arts and crafts, and some storage space that we need. And the existing house, the existing master bedroom, we're gonna turn it into a guest room. We get family, visits, and so we need a guest bedroom. And the other bedroom is gonna turn into it's a den, so, like a reading room and whatnot. So that's pretty much it. And I would like to formally request approval for the addition. I've looked into the zoning, and we tried to stay within the boundaries. The only reason why I'm here, is because of the two-story. Because I know the R1 district only allows for one story, but in accordance to, I think it's ordinance 99, I can do two. So this is what I'm presenting, and that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez. Quick question, the powder room does not allow you to have access to the main house, correct?
No, it does. It's
It
under the
does?
stairs. So yeah, it's the powder room. The reason
Okay.
why it's there is because I want to have a pool. So it would be like a
Right.
cabana bath. So I had it located next to the laundry room, but locating it
Okay.
underneath the stair, because the house is elevated about 30 inches. So I'm going down 30 inches, and I have enough headroom,
Headroom.
about 7 feet, which is 6'8" is the minimum, but I have 7 feet,
Okay.
and that's where I'm putting the bathroom. So we have access from the inside, and also we have access from the pool to the bathroom, to the
Okay,
powder.
it wasn't clear to me. hence the
Yeah, and
question.
it's a little
Thank you.
confusing. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we have a mango tree. I mean, we're adding new program, and putting all of this into one floor would diminish our backyard, which we love. We have a nice, canopy mango tree and an avocado tree. And as you see, we're keeping it. So that's why we have kind of like laid out the houses, the addition in such a way so that we can keep those. And I don't have to, mitigate, those trees. I want to keep them for the shade, so.
Okay, is the utility shed there
It's an
now?
existing metal
It's an
one, yeah.
existing one?
I want to knock
Okay.
it down and so I'm gonna have a pool, and I need to have space for pool equipment. So I'm gonna put it behind. So I'm gonna do like a little niche in that same footprint. Right now it's metal. I'm gonna do it out of block. I'm gonna keep the
Okay.
9 feet maximum, just one pitch, and a little barbecue area, and then the rest is storage, which I need. So,
Okay, I see it here.
yeah, that's future. So, but the main thing right now is to get my my 2-story addition. But that's for
Okay.
I'm putting my wish list here, pretty much. So,
Yeah, looks like a beautiful design. Any
Yeah.
comments
Thank you.
from the board?
Again, it's a public hearing. You need to open the
Oh.
public hearing.
I'm sorry, the public hearing is now open. It is 7:28 PM. Anybody that wishes to speak on this issue, please approach the podium. We're not on Zoom or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing. It is 7:39 PM, being that there are nobody wishing to speak on this item. Sorry, a little rusty today. Any comments?
I have a question. Are the neighbors okay with the 2-story right next to them?
Well, right now, there's a new owner on one of the sides. He just moved in a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. On the other side, the lady, she's an elderly lady. So we don't see her as much there. Before, she used to be there all the time, and her kids would take her once in a while. She wanted to live on her own. But recently, we do see that she is with her kids, and she's practically never there.
Okay, Mr.
I mean,
Bennett
they
was
come in once
duly
in a while, in and out.
noted, the meeting, the residents in the area were notified,
500 radius feet.
500 radius, okay?
No, the
Thank
reason
you.
I ask is because sometimes when you have a house that's 2 stories so close to someone
Yes,
else, like
when
happens
we
in
were
my
just-
house, I have
when
like
we-
the neighbors overlooking my yard, and it feels very
No.
uncomfortable.
When
you
we
know?
were doing the addition, we made sure to actually place windows and things like that, maintaining everybody's privacy, because I would like my
Right,
privacy
away
too.
from where
Exactly.
you
So
can
we were
see
like,
the
okay, the
neighbors.
windows, instead of doing a regular window, just windows on the top.
That's
So
great,
we
yeah.
still have lighting, but at the same time, everybody's privacy. The only window that is
Yeah.
upstairs, I think, it's the one for emergency.
Emergency.
Okay,
Which
It's
is
the
by
one
code.
that's, facing the neighbors on.
In the bedroom.
Right,
East and
right.
west, yeah.
okay.
But it's a small
Yeah,
window.
but all of that was taken into
Yeah, I
consideration, because I
appreciate
would
you
like
being
for everybody
considerate.
to,
Yes.
to
Yeah,
consider
yes.
me in
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That was my.
Okay, thank you. Any further comments or motions?
I may make a motion to approve, based on the recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Director,
I second that.
which basically state, recommends all the windows and doors on the first and second floor of the house be impact resistant.
Correct.
Okay, there was a motion and a second. Okay, on the motion, Eugenio Gonzalez?
Yes.
Gilberto Gonzalez?
Yes.
Diana Rio?
Yes.
Natalie Milian?
Yes.
And I vote yes, so it's been approved. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
The second hearing will be May the 18th before the city commission.
Right,
Thank
not us, the commission.
All right.
Thank you.
We're here. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Next item on your agenda tonight is item number 2, Adrian Jewelers, property address 1613 Southwest 67th Avenue. Applicant is requesting a sign for the business to allow an internally illuminated box sign. The plans for the building, as shown, show the internally illuminated box sign on the west exterior elevation of the property. The sign uses 9.58 square feet of the 86 square feet allowed for signs. As you can see from the packet that I submitted, there is additional signage on the building and doors that I don't have a permit for, so in order to approve this sign, I would stipulate that all the other signage comes off the building.
Is this a new business, Mr.
Yes.
Pena? There was a jeweler there prior to that, or there wasn't a jewelry store in that building?
No, I don't think so.
No. Any comments from the board?
Let me start off with a question. On this picture, I don't know if this, I don't know if this is a disconnect switch or what this is over here. Is that something that's existing, or am I looking at a rendering of,
No, on the one that you have the full picture of the front, that is the power for the sign.
that is not there now?
Yes, that's there now.
It is there now.
All signs were placed before a permit was issued.
Oh, the big sign, the one up on top,
Oh.
Adrian Jewelry, is also
Everything's
there?
there, correct.
Everything is in there
It's
already.
existing, everything.
Correct. They were cited for violation, and they're on the code enforcement notice. Again, the only one that is being made legal is the box sign on the top parapet wall. Everything else on the property needs to come off.
Was that electricity done by the present owner?
By the sign company, yes.
Can that be relocated further down and then come up so that it's not as visible from the street?
Sure?
Through the parapet.
I would like to see that behind the parapet,
Yeah.
not visible from the front at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In addition to that, we've always discussed that the way we want to go for signage is to use individual letters. Just because this has the cutout for the letters, it's still a box sign with an irregular frame. So I would not be inclined to approve this. And definitely all the signage that is existing on the glass, on the door, above the door, all the other signage would need to be removed.
Is that the, Juan, is that the rear door?
Yes, sir. There's no signage allowed on the rear side because it faces residential homes.
So all that would have to come off as well.
Yes,
That would be a code enforcement issue, not
That's
us
correct.
to determine
but
at this
as a
point.
condition for the other sign.
Okay, I have to agree with Ms. Rio that we're trying to get like the individual letters and also to try to make an effort to conceal the power.
Correct, but
Supplying the
unfortunately,
sign.
the box sign is in the ordinance as allowed. So until the ordinance
It
is
is?
changed, they're meeting code.
I thought that at some point, for many nights, we sat here and we discussed signage. And one of the main things was the box
The
signs
box sign.
that were not allowed. What happened with that?
When it went
That
to the
was
city
not-
commission, it was put back in.
It was put back in. How can we bring that back to our table now that we have?
Just bring it back.
Okay.
Okay.
I make a motion to bring it back. Okay,
I second that motion.
yes.
Okay, well, that's not on the agenda right now.
Duly noted.
So in essence, it's a legal sign.
That's correct.
But the power was not there prior to that.
That's correct.
So that can
Has to be redone.
be redone and concealed, and then all the other additional signage and film, et cetera, be removed.
Correct.
Juan, they have the ability to bring it in through the parapet, through the back of the parapet?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They do? Okay. All right. Any further comments or motions?
I would like to make a motion to deny the proposed or the existing, the permit for the existing signage, those on the wall and the one up on the parapet. And just denial of the application.
I second the
Sec-
motion.
sec-
Okay, there was a motion made. On the motion, Eugenio Gonzalez?
No,
Gilberto Gonzalez?
I thought you were supposed to say yes.
Oop.
No,
oh,
you were supposed to say yes because you agree.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, we're taking roll
I
call
have a-
now, so,
Juan, I got
That-
a
that
question.
was
I
a-
mean, we're voting on something that is in the record as being lawful, correct?
Yes.
So we really couldn't vote on something on
I got a point.
Well, you could vote your conscience. At the end of the day, the applicant has the option of taking it to the city commission and have
Right.
it overridden.
okay.
so I
Because there was a
mean,
motion, and I'm sorry.
I
to
mean, there's a
interrupt.
motion on the floor right now.
And so we have to
I think
take
we
a
have to
roll on
move
that. You can vote no if you're not in agreement with it.
I'm not in agreement, so, but I would recommend it, to do it as per the, planning and zoning board, directors.
We need to finish one motion first.
Yes, it's
No.
no? Okay. Diana Rio
Yes.
and Natalie Milian.
Yes, on the denial.
And I vote no as well, and
I
Motion
vote
fails.
no, but the
No, it
motion
passes.
passes.
It's 3-2.
Motion fails.
What do you mean it fails? It's 3-2.
Three
It
to,
was motion to deny.
Yeah, so the motion to
it
deny
it passes,
passed.
it passes.
1, 2, and
Is
3.
it 1, 2,
Oh, I'm
3?
sorry. Who was the
Yes.
other yes?
Eugenio Gonzalez?
You voted yes?
Well, I vote yes.
Okay.
My mistake.
Okay,
Okay, sorry.
all right, we're clear on that?
Yep,
Okay,
3-2.
thank you.
Thank you. Next item on your agenda is agenda item number 3, Univida Medical Center, 6400 Southwest 8th Street. Applicant is requesting a sign permit for the business to allow internally illuminated channel letter sign to the building. submitted to show the installation of the same sign on the west side wall elevation of this property and the east side wall elevation of the property. Sign usage is 49.38 square feet of the 384 square feet allowed.
I have a question on this one.
Your
Hello,
Name and address for the record, please.
Board. My name is Andy Okendo.
Your address?
My address is 551 Southwest 182nd Way, Pembroke Pines.
Thank you.
Okay, the question that I have is on the section, on the second sheet, on the second page. There is, the power supply seems to be behind the letters.
Correct.
Does this mean that there's a raceway holding up these letters?
Yes.
Throughout the
Yeah,
whole sign?
because that's a parapet wall. There's no way of getting through the parapet and putting the electricity anywhere. So you have to. That's the only way. It's just one wall, one side on one side and one side at the other. And that inside that small, it's a small.
Okay,
It's
so-
not even a raceway. It's like a wireway. It's just to put a small power supply because they're it's low voltage. It's LED.
So, but this sign is going on the same parapet, you have one sign on one side and another one on the
Yes.
other side? Oh, I see, okay.
Normally we would put it, you know, on a flat to the wall, or there's no access and there's no other place to put a sign for them.
And that raceway is 2
Mhm.
inches?
Yes.
So it's 2 inches from the wall.
Yeah, it's about 2 inches. It's just so it could fit the power supply and all the wires. Everything gets hidden in there.
Is there any way that that could be made smaller?
No. And where are you going to put the power supply? The power supply is actually 2 inches. So we're going to fit it in there. The disconnect switch is going to be hidden behind the wall, so nobody see it.
Okay, unfortunately, they have to work
Yeah.
around field conditions and
Yeah, there's
being
nothing
it's an
we
existing building. And I'm sure, Mr. Pena, have you been by the building? That's what the gentleman is saying, just can't be done.
Solid concrete wall.
Okay,
Can it be painted to
Oh,
match?
Yes, it's
the
going to be
color
painted.
of
No,
the
it is going to be
wall?
painted, match the wall. You won't even see it.
Okay. And that's it, no additional signage?
No. Not that we're doing.
okay, any further comments or motions?
I make a motion to approve.
I'd like to make an amendment to that motion by adding the condition for the raceway to be painted the same color as the wall.
It will. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay with you, Mr.
Yes.
Gonzalez? Okay.
Is there a second?
I second.
There's a second on the motion. Eugenio Gonzalez?
Yes.
Gilberto Gonzalez?
Yes.
Diana Rio?
Yes.
Natalie Milian?
Yes.
And I vote yes
Thank you.
with those
Thank you.
conditions.
Gotta go to the next one.
Next item in your agenda tonight is agenda item number 4, Frank's Fresh Fruit Mini Market, LLC, 6480 Southwest 8th Street. Applicant is requesting a sign permit for a business to allow the internally illuminated LED reader board sign. The plans for the building as submitted show the installation of the internally illuminated LED reader board sign facing east and west off the roof sign of this property. The sign uses just 32 square feet of the 192 square feet allowed.
Again, my name is Andy Okendo. 551 Southwest 182nd Way, Pembroke Pines. They have right now a box sign on the side, and they want to make it into a smaller scale digital display,
Correct.
double-faced digital display.
The restaurant sign would come off. All other signage that was on the property has come off. The only thing that's up there is the Frank's Fresh Fruit.
Will the signage or the ads constantly flicker
No,
or change?
it has the
Is it a
limitations
fix?
that it has to be at a certain.
Yeah, the signs have a limitation of staying static for 6 seconds.
Right. I think we put it for 8.
Correct, but the code
Yeah,
says
but the code
6.
6. It's smaller than this one. It's narrower. It's, you know, it looks nicer.
Juan, and you, on that, the after picture, you have it's, I guess the coco frio, maíz criollo,
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, that's gone.
all that's gone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what's that brownish box next to the wall, holding the sign?
Brownish box?
That's the,
That's the LED
that's
board.
the LED
Yeah.
display.
That would be the display board. Proposed.
If you see
LED.
the one in the bottom, it's all the way from top to the bottom. It's so big. It's long. And it's a night catch. Ugh.
It's
Yeah, if
4x8, so it's a good sign.
Yeah, the
good
size of the plywood
size.
sheet. If
Yeah.
you look at the back, that's what it actually looks turned off.
And that every 8 seconds, and it's
Every 6 seconds,
Or
just
6.
like the one at LA, a news message will pop up.
okay, but did the gentleman say 8 seconds, or
He-
there?
Well,
He's programmed it
We
for 8
program it
seconds. We
just
have it
8
at,
seconds, but the
the
code-
minimum is 6.
6.
Okay. Thank you, I'm sorry, I didn't follow that. Any comments from the board?
Well, this is another one of those items that we also discussed when we were discussing the signage amendments at one point. I would have to say that, in my opinion, this does not fit into the neighborhood. Well, I like it better than what's there now, and I like the fact that all those food names are gone or going away. This LED display sign, it just does not fit in this neighborhood.
There's a lot of signs, and you have to be a certain space from another sign that's digital, and we cover that we're far away. I think we have the
500 feet.
500 feet, and there's another one on 57th Avenue. There's another one there's a bunch.
Understood.
And this is-
So we
Juan-
made sure that we were away from everybody.
This,
Understood.
this does meet code, right, Juan?
I'm sorry?
This does meet the code?
Yes, sir, as it is now.
That's the issue, I guess. This has to go back, just like the box signs, to the commission, and if it were to be changed, but
I imply if we're in accordance with there's no reason why we should be denied
Yeah.
on something that is approved. I mean, the other person was in here before to do his, but I am here, and I'm trying to get this approved because it is a legal sign.
okay.
Well, our board is really a recommendation board. We're not making the rules, we're not applying the rules. We're recommending something. So,
No, when it comes to signs, you are making the approval. The only reason it will go to the city commission is on a denial basis for their vote on the item.
for appeal on that.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, any further comments or motions?
I make a motion to approve based on the recommendations from the Director of Planning and Zoning as stated.
And I'll second the motion. On the motion, Eugenio Gonzalez?
Yes.
Gilberto Gonzalez?
Yes.
Diana Rio?
No.
Natalie Milian,
No.
and I vote yes to approve. So it's been approved with the condition all the other signage be removed.
Thank you, sir.
Okay?
All the other signage is gone.
It is gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is gone.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on your agenda, property address 1681 Southwest 67th Avenue, Lilo Property Services LLC. Applicant is requesting a sign permit to allow architectural letter signs. A plan for the building as submitted show the installation of architectural letters to the sign facing west on the roof parapet wall of this property. The sign usage is 56 square feet of the 264 allowed for signs. Mr. Morales would have been here tonight, but his father recently passed away last Friday, so he's in funeral services tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So these are non-illuminated letters?
Correct.
And he's also seeking a permit for the phone number on the wall?
That's correct.
Is that what he means by foam? As I see foam letters, are they made out of foam?
Yeah, they're just like the ones we have on our building back here. They're lined on the outside with a material, but internally they're foam.
Okay.
Sorry if I don't understand, but if they're not illuminated, why is there a night view with them looking illuminated? Is
No,
it
that's a-
reflective or?
That's a day view, it's just that they're silver in color.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong application.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. Any further comments from the board? Excuse me.
The paint and body shop left, so he bought the business, and he's moving his business from the corner to that business. Bigger space.
Is he the one that's like south of here? Or
Correct.
just, yeah, I know where he's at.
Hey, he did good work. I'm surprised
Yeah.
that he's not there anymore.
He retired.
He did retire. Wow. Okay, any comments from the board?
I make a motion to approve.
I second the motion.
Okay, there was a motion and a second. On the motion, Eugenio Gonzalez?
Yes?
Gilberto Gonzalez?
Yes.
Diana Rio?
Yes.
Natalie Milian?
Yes.
And I vote yes. And condolences to the family.
Thank you. Final item on the agenda tonight, excuse me, property address is 6200 Southwest 8th Street, Discount Outlets. Applicant is requesting a sign permit for the business to allow internally illuminated channel letter sign. The plans for the building as submitted show the installation of 2 internally illuminated letter signs to the east parapet wall and to the north apron of the front wall elevation of this property. The sign usage is 23.34 feet of the allowed 192 square feet of sign. Also, there is a face change for the existing pole sign that's included in the application. Again, name and address for the record.
My name is Andy Okendo, 551 Southwest 182nd Way, Pembroke Pines.
Again, on this one, can the raceway be located behind the parapet? At least on the one on the top,
What do you mean behind?
behind the parapet. No
Behind-
raceway, the electrical connections
Yes,
behind the
yes, yes,
parapet.
yes.
Yes, there
No,
is.
as a
No-
ma- as a
And
matter
no
of fact-
raceway on this one.
Correct, there's an exposed parapet.
Yeah,
No, but it looks like, at least on the section, it looks like
Yes, it
there's
has like a line
a
across. It could be a conduit.
a raceway here.
Excuse me, can I see it?
Well,
Oh, that is yeah, that's a raceway.
can it be behind the parapet?
No, because that also serves as the attachment point, correct? Of the actual box lettering.
And it's,
The
you know,
electricity and
there's
the,
nothing that we can do there either. And then there, as a matter of fact, the signs that were there before had a raceway, and we're taking that one out. And that one was painted brown, I think it was.
Correct.
We're gonna paint it to match the building.
Okay, and again, existing conditions cannot be concealed any other way.
And the portion of the sign where it says "Get more, pay less," that is a box
Which,
sign? Down here, this little
Yes, the yellow sign on the bottom, yes.
That's a box sign, or are those letters?
You know, I was gonna ask about that. I don't think it really goes with the sign and the facade. It looks like it's kind of low as well, and that bright yellow.
I agree, that detracts from the rest of the signage.
It's distracting.
Correct. I need you on the,
I'm sorry, I can talk to them and tell them that to remove it completely, the box, and just have just your name. That's their slogan.
We can, make it a condition of approval
yes.
to allow or not allow that additional sign.
That's a
Correct.
box sign, so we say
Okay.
no.
Any comments? Further comments?
Let's talk about the pole sign. Is this pole, this
It's
is there
existing,
already?
yes. Yeah, all we're doing is just changing the faces. That's it. Everything else is,
So this establishment is a discount outlet where they have, I guess, phones, and there's also Western Union. So these are services. I don't know, to me, the purpose of a pylon sign or a pole sign like this is not to display all the services that you provide in a business.
yeah, but their own,
It is
that's,
the name,
that's
excuse me.
different.
It is the name of the establishment. If there's other names, if there's other establishments, then you would add.
There are. There are others that, we're just changing one of the plastics, that's it. They're for their name only.
But
Everything else is somebody else's.
I think what Ms. Rios is trying to say is that normally they would be for the business. For instance, the discount outlet, since it's an existing pole sign that I'm sure she probably, I don't want to put words in it, doesn't have a problem with that, but all the other phone charging, accesorio,
That's
Western
not-
Union.
That's not, that's not us. That's not that establishment. That's other establishments are there.
So you're telling me this celulares desbloqueados,
Yes,
Western
that-
Union,
you see
these
where it
are
says-
existing?
Those are existing.
Why do they have dimensions on them?
He has to provide everything that's on the sign.
Everything that's there.
But the celulares are for the discount outlet.
No,
No.
the discount
Not
is something
according to
else.
him.
The discount outlet is just them.
So these celulares desbloqueados and this Western Union do not exist within this business?
Not in their business.
Okay, so why isn't that removed from there? So this belonged to the previous Metro PCS or whatever was in there, correct? Why are we still looking at signage that belongs to, or services that belong to?
We would have to inquire as to who those signs belong to at the present time. If it belonged to the old Metro PCS, then we'll have them removed.
Okay, so the one that he's requesting is only the one that says discount outlet?
The top one,
Right.
yes.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
this was
Okay, that was a
very-
confusing.
very
Confusing.
Yes, yes, okay.
Okay. And Mr. Pena, you'll look in or have somebody look into
Mr.
the
Martin
other
will check that.
businesses and Western Union? if
Mr.
they're still
Garcia will
there?
check that out.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was a little confusing.
Yeah.
Any further comments or motions?
I would like to make a motion to approve the signage on the corner as designed, as shown to us, with the raceway painted the same color as the wall. The additional signage facing 8th Street, for that to be removed, the portion that says "Get More, Pay Less," for that
Box
to be
sign.
removed
Box sign.
completely, and you can leave the discount outlet. And then the pole sign as is, I guess, and then put it, make a recommendation to remove the additional services that don't exist.
If they don't belong to
Anymore.
another business, it's there. That's a
Correct.
shopping strip.
Correct, if they're
Correct.
not part of
Right.
the outlet. I'll second that motion. On the motion, Eugenio Gonzalez?
Yes?
Gilberto Gonzalez?
Yes.
Diana Rio?
Yes.
Natalie Milian?
Yes.
And I vote yes. It's
Thank you.
been approved with those conditions.
Thank you so much.
Okay. That's the last item on your docket this evening.
Okay, the City of West Miami Planning and Zoning Board meeting of April 26, 2022 is now adjourned. It is 8:15 PM for the record.
Okay.